What's up, y'all? This is Marcus Sniffles, NFL expert, Colts fan, and today we're going to kind of hold myself accountable for some of the takes that I had heading into last football season. Unlike a lot of people on TV and other YouTube creators and content people will just put takes out there and not go back and revisit them and acknowledge if they were right or wrong about them. But over here, we do not run from our takes. If I said the take, I believe the take, and I will stand by the take until the take is wrong. So we're going to see how many takes I got right and how many takes I got wrong from this last NFL season. Before we get into that, make sure you guys like the video. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, turn the notifications on. I'm sure that'll help do something, and drop a comment. You know, I'd really appreciate it. We're trying to build a community here, so let's go ahead and do those few things. And oh boy, let's go through some of these hot takes that I had last year. We make the f***ing rules now. No more talk. Just win. Let's go.
Touchdown! I-N-D-Y! Anthony Richardson.
Hot take number one. The Falcons are going to be the number one seed. Right off the rip. Jesus Christ. The number one seed, Atlanta Falcons. Okay. Yeah, that's a bad one. I can admit that one. That one aged very poorly. Very, very poorly. Good Lord. Wow. In the NFC, the Falcons of Atlanta will be the number one seed in the NFC. They play in the worst division. Can't believe I believed in Kirk Cousins. The best quarterback room in the division. Like, Kirk Cousins and Michael Penix Jr. are probably the top three quarterbacks in that division. I clearly have no respect for Baker Mayfield. No respect for Baker Mayfield. Like, I apologize. Baker Mayfield, if you're watching this, I am sorry for doubting you. I should not have doubted you. You're clearly the best quarterback in that draft. And if we're being honest, the second best quarterback in that class, in that division, it might be Bryce Young. They brought in a lot of pieces on defense. I feel like they're in win now mode. So I feel like I was right about that. Opportunity to be the number one overall seed. Hot take number two. Colts are going to host the playoff game. They're going to win their division. They're going to win the division? What? The Colts are going to win the division. All right, bro. All right, you got it. The AFC South, they were one pass away from doing that last year with Gardner Minshew. Jesus Christ, bro. Gardner Minshew, add Anthony Richardson, add Jonathan Taylor, add Adonai Mitchell, add Latu, who could unlock that defense. Latu. This could be a very big year for the Colts. And if you look back at the Texans, were they that great last year? Like, they were. To be fair, the Texans were not great last year, and they weren't great this year, and they still won a division again. Good, but were they really great? I don't know. I think they might miss the playoffs. Third hot take: the Bills are going to miss the playoff. Have I gotten a single take right? I'm 0 for 3 right now on all my takes. 0 for 3. The Bills not only made the playoffs, they not only won their division, they were one game away from the Super Bowl. They made it to the AFC Championship. Marcus, get your head in the game. The Bills are just going to miss the playoffs, like, flat out. Like, the Bills might have missed their window, not with Josh Allen, but with this iteration of their roster with, like, Stephon Diggs and Bob Miller and all those guys. Like, they've lost a lot of people. I think the Dolphins are going to be a lot better, and I think the Jets are going to be a tough out for them. Yeah. I think they're going to be a tough matchup, and they're going to probably cause them to miss the playoffs this year. Fourth hot take. The Packers are going to make the Super Bowl. 0 for 4. Marcus Sniffles, 0 for 4 on his hot takes. The Packers didn't win the division, snuck into the playoffs. They were third in their division, and they didn't win a playoff game. Didn't even win a playoff game, much less win 3 playoff games. They didn't even win 1. Wow, 0 for 4. Great. Look, I don't even remember what my fifth hot take was, but I need to get one of these right. I don't want to spoil my division winners
predictions, but the Packers are going to win the Super Bowl while not winning the NFC North.
Not even
I think
close.
The Lions will probably win the North, but I just feel like the Packers are the better team. They have the best quarterback
I got that
in
one.
that division, and Jordan Love was the best quarterback in every playoff game he played in last season, and I think that's going to roll over into this season. And the Packers are probably a lot better playing indoors. They can go to Detroit, Dallas, Atlanta, and not have any issues. San Francisco is an outdoor stadium in California, so there's not going to be any weather issues. So I like the Green Bay Packers to go to the Super Bowl. And my last and final hot take,
Come on.
the Kansas City Chiefs are going to go undefeated. So I'm a
Oh my God. To be fair to me, they almost went undefeated. Well, not almost. They lost one game, and then they lost another game where their starters didn't play. So I guess I wasn't that close. Undefeated. Wow. I mean, they only lost twice. That's got to count for something.
big fan of Nick Wright and what he does on First Things First. Last season, he had the Kansas City Chiefs going undefeated. He was right, but he was just a little bit too early. The Kansas City Chiefs have an opportunity to be the first team in the Super Bowl era to go for a three-peat, and I think they're going to be highly focused, and I think they want to kind of put a nail on the head that they are the greatest dynasty ever. And
So close.
Under the AFC East, I have the Dolphins. In the AFC
Damn it.
North, I have the Ravens. In the AFC South,
I got
I have
one.
the Colts. And obviously in the AFC West, I have the Chiefs.
2 out of 4. 50%. I can live with that. I was 0 for 5 on my hot takes, but I'm 2 for 4 in the AFC.
The reason for the Dolphins, I just think the Bills got weaker as a team, and I do not trust the Jets. I do have, my concerns about the Dolphins' end of the season schedule, but I think by that point they'll have the division locked up. For the Ravens, be favored. We'll go to the NFC. The NFC, I have the Cowboys winning the East.
Ugh.
They're another consistent team that just has a really good roster.
God
They have
damn.
the best quarterback in that division. The NFC North, I got the Lions.
Let's go.
Even though I think the Packers are going to go to the Super Bowl, I still have the Lions. I still think they have a great roster.
Got one.
They have a great home field advantage and a great defense to go along with it. NFC South, obviously the Falcons. That team.
Lord have mercy.
That division is just trash. Every team in that division outside of the Falcons is trash. Well, maybe not the Bucks. The Bucks aren't really trash, but
Shout out to Baker
I'm not a
Mayfield.
believer in Baker Mayfield at all. The NFC West, I have the Los Angeles Rams winning that division.
2 out of 4, baby.
I feel like the 49ers are going to have that Super Bowl hangover.
We weren't so bad in our division picks. Hot takes 0 for 5. Division picks 50%. That's not bad. I can live with that.
They just had a lot of off-season issues with Brandon Ayuk, Trent Williams, Brock Purdy throwing all those interceptions in practices and not really, balling out during the game. So they could possibly make the playoffs.
That was a tough game to watch, honestly.
So let's go to our playoff picks. For the AFC, we'll start with the wild card. I have the Chargers, Texans, and Bengals for the wild card, and obviously the division winners.
Okay, so I was right with the Ravens, Chiefs, Texans, and Chargers. Wrong with the Colts and the Dolphins. So, I mean, that's not bad. That's not bad. Out of the 7 playoff teams, I guessed all of them correct except 2 or 3. Wait, 4. Damn it, that is bad. Wait, 1, Colts, Dolphins, Bengals. Okay, 3. 3 out of 7 I got wrong. 4 out of 7, I mean, that's not bad. It's not bad. This is going good. I know what I'm talking about. I know ball.
For the wild cards, I have.
All right, this looks way worse. Oh, God. That looks terrible. The Cowboys didn't make it. The Falcons didn't make it. The Bears didn't make it. 49ers didn't make it. Okay, so that's... Maybe I don't know ball.
San Francisco and Chicago. That's kind of the surprise pick there. And obviously the division winners for the NFC and the Super Bowl, I have the Kansas City Chiefs defeating the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah, that was it. That was not a good call. Not a good call by me. Half 50%. I had the the Chiefs in the Super Bowl being undefeated, that didn't work out, but I at least had them getting there, which is not the boldest of takes if we're being honest. Like, oh, the Kansas City Chiefs are going to go to the Super Bowl. Like, wow, bold take. Way to step out on a limb. But yeah, those are my hot takes from this past season. Like I said, we don't run from our takes. We stand by our takes until we're proven wrong, and we were proven wrong a good bit this last year. So let me know in the comments, what hot takes did you have this past season? Were you correct in any of your predictions? Do you remember your predictions? A lot of people just kind of say stuff and then just forget about it. But if you remembered any predictions that you got right or wrong, drop them in the comments. Let me know. Let's talk about it. Drop a like, subscribe, leave a comment, turn the notification bell on. Let's get this thing going. Appreciate it, guys. Peace.
Thanks for watching, babe. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel.